Hey folks, this is a response video to come on, where are you? Sorry folks, I'm not really prepared. To Black Patriot, and it's BLAQUE, Patriot, down in Louisiana. And what I want to do is just read to him the first 10 amendments, or the first parts of the state constitution we have here. Article 1, Equality of men, origin and object of government. All men are born equally free and independent. Therefore, all government of right origins originates from the people, is founded in consent, and instituted for the general good. That was proclaimed June 2nd, 1784. Turns out our state constitution was written 3 years prior to the U.S. Constitution. Article 2, Natural Rights. All men have certain natural, essential, and inherent rights, among which are the enjoying and defending life and liberty, acquiring, possessing, and protecting property, and, in a word, of seeking and obtaining happiness. Equality of rights under the law shall not be denied or abridged by this state on account of race, creed, color, sex, or national origin. It was amended, that was added June 2nd, 1784. It was amended in 1974, adding sentence to prohibit discrimination. Article 2A, the bearing of arms. All persons have the right to keep and bear arms in defense of themselves, their families, their property, and the state. All persons. That was amended December 1st, 1982. Article 3, Society, its organization and purposes. When men enter into a state of society, they surrender up some of their natural rights to that society in order to ensure the protection of others, and without such an equivalent, the surrender is void. June 2nd, 1784. Rights of conscience and unalienable. Among the natural rights, some are, in their very nature, unalienable, because no equivalent can be given or received for them. Of this kind are the rights of conscience. June 2nd, 1784. Religious freedom recognized, Article 5. Every individual has a natural and unalienable right to worship God according to the dictates of his own conscience and reason, and no subject shall be hurt, molested, or restrained in his peers on liberty or estate for worshiping God in the manner and season most agreeable to the dictates of his own conscience, or for his religious profession, sentiments, or persuasion, provided he doth not disturb the public peace or disturb others in their religious worship. June 2nd, 1784. Article 6, Morality and Piety. As morality and piety, rightly grounded on high principles, will give the best and greatest security to government, and will lay in the hearts of men the strongest obligations to due subjection, and as the knowledge of these is most likely to be propagated through a society, therefore the several parishes, bodies, corporate, or religious societies shall at all times have the right of electing their own teachers and of contracting with them for their support or maintenance, or both. But no person shall ever be compelled to pay towards the support of the schools of any sect or denomination, and every person, denomination, or sect shall be equally under the protection of the law, and no subordination of any one sect, denomination, or persuasion to another shall ever be established. June 2nd, 1784. It was amended in 1968 to remove obsolete sectarian references. Article 7, State Sovereignty. The people of this state have the sole and exclusive right of governing themselves as a free, sovereign and independent state, and do, and forever hereafter shall, exercise and enjoy every power, jurisdiction, and right pertaining thereto, which is not or may not hereafter be by them expressly delegated to the United States of America in Congress assembled. June 2nd, 1784. Article 8. Accountability of magistrates and officers, public's right to know. All power residing originally in and being derived from the people, all the magistrates and officers of government are their substitutes and agents, and at all times accountable to them. Government, therefore, should be open, accessible, accountable, and responsive. To that end, the public's right of access to government proceedings and records shall not be unreasonably restricted. June 2nd, 1784. Amended 1976 by providing the right of access to government's proceedings and records. Article 9. No hereditary office or place. No office or place whatsoever in government shall be hereditary. The abilities and integrity requisite in all, not being transmissible to posterity or relation. My favorite on the state constitution, and this is where I'm dropping it, because it goes on. Article 10, right of revolution. Government being instituted for the common benefit, protection, and security of the whole community, and not for the private interest or emolument of any one man, family, or class of men. Therefore, whenever the ends of government are perverted and public liberty manifestly endangered, and all other means of redress are ineffectual, the people may, and of right, ought to reform the old or establish a new government. The doctrine of non-resistance against arbitrary power and oppression is absurd, slavish, and destructive of the good and happiness of mankind. June 2nd, 1784. I know this state's constitution. People, we need to work with our states, our communities, our counties. We need to talk to those that be, those in power, the legislators, the peacekeepers, the firemen. Are they going to uphold the oath they took to defend the Constitution? All right, I've made this long enough now. So, thank you and peace.